Hey guys, first time going live. Most people aren't gonna actually see this until it's a video. Might not even see this, but I just gotta get like I feel like talking about this. How you guys all doing? Like, leave a like if you feel like it. Yeah. So first time going live, so really bad. Alright. So the news about creepy story that's been happening to me. Okay, I think this gotta start when I did a 3 video that I never uploaded. Might not actually upload it, but this is like when it all, like, the base of it all started. So me and my friend, we went outside at 3 a.m. She chickened out, so I decided to do a video. And I didn't want to go off the deck because it was really weird, creepy. But so she was in my room. I went out there and you couldn't see it on the phone. I had a flashlight on, I had my porch light on and everything, but you couldn't actually see it on like the camera for some reason. But there was some glowing eyes in the so there was glowing eyes just in the woods. And I'm definitely not uploading this video because I went back to the camera and the video somehow just got deleted and I'm like, fudge. But like, there was these like glowing eyes in my woods. So I'm like, okay, let's just be a deer. Okay. And then the sky was completely like clear except for like it was like that normal darkish grayish, not fully black color that the night sky is like. So it's more like during, you guys probably know what I'm talking about, but there was just there was no moon, which is really weird because it had no clouds, so like the moon should have actually been there. I'm gonna unplug this. Yuck. But like, what was really creepy was that there was just one tiny spot, which was a circle that was just completely, actually like darker than the rest of it. And it was like no stars, which I get it. Sometimes there was no stars. Look. This is really hard holding my phone like this. I'm gonna do more of these guys, so yeah. I'm like about to go to bed and I just thought this, so I thought I'd talk about it. And then after a while, I got like a 10 or 11 minute video. And then I left. Like, I went back inside. And me and my friend, we heard knocking on our window, like my window right there, because I was here. And we didn't go to sleep until like 4 because that's when it actually stopped. It was really creepy. So she went home the next day because school and everything. It was a Sunday. It was Saturday when this happened. It was Sunday. Yeah. But so recently, when it gets super hot in my room, because I don't know why, it just does, I will go outside because it's cold out there and this is normally when it's dark. I've been doing this for a while, even before that video happened. But one time, the video was like a month ago, I think. It was before my birthday, so about a month ago. And then so I went outside again before my birthday, just like probably a week after this video, and I'm texting my friends, just talking to them, not the one that was here but 2 other friends. And then it was really creepy because I was just going because I heard something walking in my woods. I'm like, guys, there's something in my woods walking. And then like joking around saying, oh, there's someone in your woods. It probably has some shady or something. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably just a deer. So I'm like, okay, it's a deer. We're all good here. And then this is really like, after a while I kept hearing something walking back and forth. I'm like, okay, it's just a deer. And my friends were just joking around and like they called me and were just like, joking like, oh, you should look over your fence, and we've all placed bets, and I said it was nothing right here, and they just made jokes about like stuff like creepypastas being out there because we're weird teenagers. And then they didn't hear it through my phone, and I heard it, and my phone was on speaker, so they should have heard it because it was loud. Something started banging on my fence. So like my yard is all fenced in because I have dogs and nieces and nephews that come, and they're all so little, and we don't want them to run away. But there was something banging on my fence, so I'm like, okay. I rushed in. I'm like, okay guys, I'm in now, I can't do it. And they're like, wait, what? Why you in? I'm like, there was something big on my fence. Like, oh yeah, you're gonna die. I'm just like, so like I just stood out in the hall the whole time, and I went into my room, and my friend said she saw this stuff that felt like a mixture between dirt, dust, and blood, and it was like all black. I went in my room to look. I found that same exact stuff on my window. It's probably nothing to worry about, but it still was a little creepy, and it feels like blood. Like it feels like what she described. And it was a little weird. So then a couple of days, the next day actually, I went back outside because it was really hot, and I was just texting my friends, and then there's a table out there that's like, there was no wind, a thing, and there was a table, and it just started moving. Nothing else moved, and it was just moving, and I just thought, I'm like, okay guys, my table just moved. Yeah, so it's like, what the hell? I got left. Oops, I'm doing really bad on cameras. What did I say? So, after that, stayed out there for a little bit. Nothing else, like, happened. Like, there was no walking in my woods or anything. And then, a couple weeks later, my friends say they hear stuff at their house. But when we hang out together, nothing happens. So, when we went to the park, right when we were about to leave, my friend Kiara, you guys saw that video, she walked off and started just like listening to music while me and Sanjay were calling our parents to see which one was going to pick us up. And she said she didn't see anything, but she heard something and thought she was being watched. Okay, but like that's only time, like every time we hang out together, nothing creepy happens to us, but when we're alone at our houses, shit happens. I'm not gonna get into their lives, I'm gonna get in mine. So so I kept going out there because it gets hot, and I'm like, okay, and I always have my friends on the phone with me, since it's like, and I just hear stuff sometimes, and then I become dumber than dumb. Yeah, I decided to go out to my driveway. I live on a hill, and we have a little lot thing. There's a bunch of grass and there's woods. So I'm like, okay, there's something in my woods. I go down there, I hear something walking through the woods. I'm like, shoot. And I'm just walking, and I just like go back up. I go back down there a couple of days later, and I decided to actually go through my woods. I hear something, it moves, and then it stops instantly, and then like instantly it gets something from the other side of the woods starts moving. Like 5 seconds after that thing stops. So it's like, and it's not like a deer, I could tell you that for reasons, because I know what deer footprints sound like, and it was definitely not a deer. It was like really creepy. And I have this one tree. It's been there since I was like a kid. Since I can remember, and it has never had anything like markings on it. And when I looked at it, had weird things that looked like bear claws, but they weren't deep enough, and they were too too wide to be as like, it had to be deeper for it to be that wide, like opened, if that makes sense. I think tomorrow I can go live and show you the tree during the day, but right now it's like, ugh. And then, so that tree was like, but then at the same time, it had AI written on in like a box thing, or AL, don't know. Then right next to it with tiny letters, it was AN or AZ. I can't tell you, because like it might be just weird. And inside of like all those markings, there was ash, like something burnt, something there. It was really weird. And so after I found that, I was on the phone with my friends and they were talking. And then I walked up my hill. I'm like, okay, guys, so I know you're telling your story, but this happened to me. I'm like, oh, shoot. The next day, they dared me to go back down there, and they were on the phone. And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll do it. I went down there, talked to them, and I had myself on mute, so like because they were doing stuff, and so I'm like, okay, I want to be quiet. But before I walked down there, there's just these two deers staring at me. They wouldn't move until I got into arms for each of them. And normally they move when you get semi-close to them. So it's like, what the frick? And I didn't even get a pet one, and that was that was all I wanted to do. But so like I walked up to them and they were like arms reach, and then they moved. They like just left. I'm like, okay. So I walked back down to the lower lot, and I walked down there. I walked back to the woods. I go in the woods as far as I did last time. I hear something on the other like side of this, like it's a giant grass place, like yard thing, and I hear something on the other side of from where the woods are. So I walk partly up the hill, and the thing is like I see something, like someone, it wasn't something, wearing like a hood thing. Like I could tell it was a hood. I couldn't tell the gender or what it was or who it was, but they were just wearing a hood. And so I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay guys, I see something. And I turned around, I turned back, and it was like gone. I was walking backwards looking at it, and it moved, like it's moved its head a little bit. And then I turned around just to like see just to make sure I wasn't going to run into anything. Look back, it was gone. And so I've been going out a lot over the night trying to figure it out, and it's been really creepy because last time I did, like usually I have my friends talking, and so like hearing their voice, like kind of I hear them a lot, but they couldn't be on the phone last time. So I had music, and I took out one headphones, and I just heard something. Like the first time I knew music, and I had it in the whole time, and then the last time I went out there during the night, or at all, I had music in, and I took out one of the headphones, and something ran like. This part was creepy. Something was out there, and it ran straight behind me because that's like how close it was, and I looked over to where it sounded like it ran to, and there was nothing. So it's like, what the hell? And I realized, okay, so like that's the most recent thing. I realized something though. This all started when I went over to Kiara's house, and she has this one place where there's these woods near her house, and I went in there alone because they didn't want to go in there because they said they've been hearing things outside, and they didn't really, and like there's apparently a curse there. I went in there, just walked around. There was like, I didn't actually go fully into the woods, but I went into there, and I saw some shadowy figure watching me the whole time, and I think that's when it started. It didn't start at my house until that 3 a.m. video that got deleted somehow, off of my camera, no one else's camera, no one else has, like, access to that camera besides me. Guess. So many people were gonna be commenting on this video, being like, oh, it's so fake and stuff. I'm like, this shit is actually happening to me, and I'm like very scared. My life is turning weird. I'm kind of tired. I think my mind has just been like off this since I got into the Flash, and I want to finish it. But yeah, another thing I noticed is that my cat, he loves me. I grew up with him. I was 5 when I got him. He's amazing, and every night until I went to over to my friend's house, he would just, anytime he can, he would go in my room, lay on my bed, or lay in my closet and just sleep and purr and everything. But lately, every time I get him in here, he is in here for 5 minutes right next to me, and then he just jumps up all scared, and he's just like jumps up and he goes straight to the door, like he wants out, like something's there scaring him, and I don't know what it is. So for today, he did go lay in my closet for a little bit. So like, I have a feeling, since you know cats and dogs can see ghosts, you know, that's like a theory. I have a feeling that that may be happening. Yeah, I'm going to, at some point, if this continues happening, I'm going to set my phone up one night to see if anything happens while I'm asleep. Yeah, oh my god, earlier, I just remembered something. Right before I did this live stream, I was watching a YouTube video, and it was somebody talking, like, reading some creepy story that was real. And I had my phone plugged in, and my, wait, give me a second. Okay, so my extension cord was just laying on my bed like this, and it somehow fell and landed perfectly over here. I don't know if I could think about anything like that has any problems, but like, yeah, that creeps me out. It's like really creepy. Yeah. I'm gonna get, so yeah. Oh, another thing is that my bed used to be a little like off the wall up here, so for it used to lay another way, but like randomly my pillows would fall when they're not even near the edge. So it's like, these are really nice pillows. If you guys want more live streams like this, or even if you want me to do some Minecraft live streams, yeah, I can do that. No, nobody's watching this one right now, but you gotta make it name somehow. Yeah, if you want to check me out, I am on Twitter at Carly the Nerd, spelled K-A-R-L-E-I-G-H, and then the Nerd. It's no spaces, K is capital, V is capital, and N of Nerd is capital. I think I said the of the, T of the. Kill me. Okay, I'm being weird. I got a Hogwarts sword on. Yeah. I think lately, since I haven't been actually going outside, things have been happening. But I mean, I will do a live stream tomorrow of me going to those woods, looking at that tree, going as far as I did, and going to where I saw the hooded guy. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And check out my gaming channel, because I'm about to upload another video into there. Have fun with you guys, so bye!